I'm at college and surrounded by women.
Don't be scared, Tommy. Just follow that meat teacher, Miss Tofu. She'll help you find a nice vegan girl who will teach you what to do.
Tommy Innit fans, what the fuck is the matter with you guys?
This is one of those times where I should try and run by someone else if I'm allowed to go on about how much I hate vegetarians.
Eating animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Hurting animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Share this song, and if you call me a donut, that's fine.
Vegan donut.
You're vegan from now on.
Very much frames it as a choice to be oppressed. Just listen.
LGBTQ, we support you, but if you don't like oppression, why the f*** aren't you vegan yet?
How is that not a red flag? How have you not realized you have just lost the message so hard at this point?
Coming out as a member of the LGBTQ community is an entirely selfish act.
Hello my hamsters and welcome back to the little house with a beautiful facade that is my YouTube channel. So today I will be speaking about that vegan teacher. This video is rather laid back, so all the recordings you might need to see and revisit again will be in the beginning, and all the resources that I would suggest you go see are in the description box, including one of an LGBTQ plus vegan, because that's going to make it even more interesting. Wait till you hear the whole story. So that vegan teacher began her saga with Tommy Innit, a British Minecraft YouTuber that many very young teens love to watch. Now the guy is 16, just like myself. I'm about to turn 17 this March, and that whole situation is really weird and inappropriate. Like, the way she went ahead about kind of telling him that meat teacher Miss Tofu, quote unquote, is going to find him a nice vegan girlfriend who will tell him exactly what to do. It's creepy and it's inappropriate and it's just gross. And then the other thing was her telling Tommy Innit that he will find the light when he was joking and just, you know, being in the dark and like making a funny TikTok joke like, oh, I'm so in the dark, whatever. So it was horrific, you know. I don't think a single documentary can get anyone to majorly wake up about anything. Fine, it can influence you, it can get you a new perspective, but it will not be the only thing that does it. You know, it's kind of like you're building kind of a sandwich of your own kind of logic and reasoning and conclusions that will get you to the way you act and think and feel. So that's one thing. Tommy Innit, let's leave that in the past. That's an old story. I think she was inappropriate with him. It's not okay. Second story that I want to focus on is I Never. Now, if you know anything about me and if you follow me for any length of time, you would understand that I actually really love British commentary YouTubers. I adore them. Anyone from Rachel Oates to I Never to James Marriott, I watch them. So that's my whole jam. And obviously I watch I Never, right? I love Fraser. Oh my. He made a first video on her, and then after that she immediately responded to I Never, which was just glorious and absolute like chef's kiss. And you know, she kind of got really personal really quickly. She said that his girlfriend thinks that he's a loser and that his girlfriend is not a real vegan. She absolutely is vegan. Like, that's enough to be a quote-unquote real vegan. But no, according to her, to be a real vegan, you have to be both a vegan and an animals rights activist. I'm sorry, but is that really realistic? Is that really realistic? Like, it would be the same thing as if, because Fraser said she was a tiny bit cultish, and I know cult is a horrible word to say on YouTube, but this video is going to be horrible in the algorithm anyway, so let's just go that route. It would be the same thing as if I say, I don't know, in order to be properly anti-cult, you are supposed to be an ex-cult member yourself or speak to ex-cult members regularly, and then also you're supposed to be an activist and pick a cult you will speak up against, regularly. Like, you will speak about that cult all the freaking time. I don't think that's realistic. You're anti-cult enough if you just dislike cults and dislike harmful behavior cults exhibit. That's enough. So, that's one thing. Everything with Fraser went overall fine. You can see his whole saga in the description, as I've already said, along with my social media. Let's just plug in very quickly. At HuntyDoopsy, both Instagram and Byte. Now, D'Angelo, or as she likes to call him, D'Angelo, which is the weirdest way to pronounce his name. D'Angelo Wallace. We all know him. We all love him. And, yeah, he is one of the targets of that vegan teacher. But the thing that his video exposed is something that I don't think many people dived into before. So, one thing that his video kind of exposed is the fact that that vegan teacher will not only stand up for animals, but she wants to diminish humans in the process, right? She was speaking about how vegan phobia is a huge problem on TikTok. By the way, if you, just like myself, are absolutely clueless as to what the heck vegan phobia is, it's defined by the vegan teacher as a teen who's vegan being bullied because they care to an extent that, trigger warning, they take their own life. I'm just horrified. That's not the way you can effectively stand against the cause. It's just brutal and horrible, and how many people will that kind of trigger and affect negatively? But that's not enough, that is not enough. We are now getting deeper. She had a video where she was saying that coming out is a solely selfish act. Just disturbing. Just simply disturbing. I'm not going to say more than that. Then she also went ahead to say again, with the algorithm and the whole thing. And the questions I have to you, vegan teacher, because I know you're watching all the critics, is, 1. Does TikTok take down vegan videos because they are vegan? No. It does so with the LGBTQ plus videos. And on top of that, it uses people who create meaningful things on that front, in that genre, as kind of nuggets of inclusion, nuggets of like representation. And at the same time, it makes them feel like crap within the platform. On the facade, they look very nice, they look very neat, they look handy-dandy, but actually, when you dive deeper, they treat their creators like crap. Also, the whole situation with like the beauty algorithm, because she also touched on racism and whatever. Yeah, it's just dodgy. It's not as if it's the same as actual discrimination and oppression. There's not a whole freaking algorithm that's gonna target vegan videos because vegans are less attractive than non-vegans, right? But there is an algorithm that's gonna target white and Asian people and boost them because they're white and Asian and thin, probably. That's what TikTok algorithm wants to boost. That is a problem. That is a big problem. That is an actual problem that she could stand against, but no, she has to put in her little veganism sprinkle on top of it. Also, she got, again, a bit religious in these. I don't want to get into it. I just think it's weird, frankly, at that point. But that whole idea of hers is just so skewed and so not okay. And on note of her saying coming out is selfish, the whole thing there would be there are so many people that actually help people and direct people and kind of get people out of really dark places because of their identities. And those people are incredible. Those people are direction. Those people are hope. Those people are heroes. Not selfish people who came out because they're selfish. Like, how can she possibly compare someone saying, oh, I don't eat meat and dairy, to someone saying, oh, I could possibly be killed in the parts of the world just because I exist. Just because I am, I could be killed. Right? Like, that is absolutely not fair. Absolutely not fair to compare to. And let me just tell you a secret. I know you will tell me that I'm not enough for this because for some reason being vegetarian is never enough to her. I actually want to become vegetarian eventually. Now, will it turn into veganism? Maybe. I don't know. I'll let it unfold. But for now, I'm very young. I still live with my family. And during that, I want to still eat meat because I don't want to cause problems with things like making lunch for the whole family, right? People are in households where it would be dangerous for them to express that want. You never know people's circumstances. And that's why I find her approach and her presentation very just invasive and pushy and not okay. I do think we need to kill animals less. I do think we need to be more careful with the animals. I do think we don't need to wear them. Like, literally, I don't want to wear any fur or any leather. Fake ones, fine, it does look nice. I would wear that because it looks exactly the freaking same in most cases. And because it's unnecessary abuse. When it comes to food, you might have someone who even can't reach like 50 kilos, and you would tell them to be vegan, because it would just be fine. It wouldn't. Someone who struggles to eat shouldn't restrict their diet in any way. They should get to eating healthily and properly and nourishing themselves. These are all the things that she doesn't think about, in my opinion, and I just want to lay them out there, because it got me a bit frustrated. It got me a bit frustrated for someone to compare actual, like, huge dangers of people, such as racism and homophobia, to things like bravely saying, oh, I don't eat meat. Okay, I get that people can be very crappy towards vegans. Absolutely. I get that people can make distasteful vegan jokes, which does not justify at all, even a little bit, the fact that she's behaving the way she is. So, it wouldn't be a video of mine if I didn't go on Instagram and find something that actually very much correlates with the situation I'm speaking about, right? I found a post that says, some folks do make being right their personality, and it really does a lot of damage. Yeah, this is the situation we're speaking about. I do not think her message is harmful, but I do think her kind of, I guess, interpretation, her delivery of it is harmful and could do a lot of people a lot of damage. So that's around it. That's kind of what I want to say for the end. Also, please bear in mind, I do not want any far too personal questions in this video, even though I touched on some touchy topics. Yeah, if you want me to speak about the skeptic community and kind of what I dislike about it, let me know, because I have a whole rant on that as well. Love you all so much. Yeah, follow me places, Instagram bite at Haunted Oopsie. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and click the bell because then you're an absolute real one. If you want to see these videos again and again, like be updated each and every time I upload. That's it. Again, I want to repeat, I adore you guys. See you next time. Did you know the youth is on TikTok? That vegan teacher shadow banning really isn't gone. That vegan teacher share this song and do your homework from now on.